Hello everybody and welcome back to Crafting with Miss Kendell. My name is Miss Kendell and I work at the Wayne County Public Library Children's Department. With springtime here, we can finally see all of the little creepy crawly critters that are crawling out. Now, as much as I don't like bugs, the one bug that I do like are butterflies. And so today we are going to be creating our very own Squish painting butterfly. So it almost looks like a monarch. I have put in some very different colors than what natural monarchs have, but I'm going to show you how to create your very own little Squish painting butterfly today. So the first thing that you are going to need is a picture of a butterfly. So I found one off the internet and I printed it out, but really you only need half of a butterfly. So if you wanted to create your own butterfly drawing, that's perfectly fine. You could just draw like a really big number 3, and you just need the 1/2. You're also going to need some black paper. You don't have to use black paper. If you want to use your favorite color of paper, you can totally do that. I'm just doing the black because it looks most like the background that a monarch butterfly has. You're going to need some newspaper to protect your workstation, a paper plate, and 3 colors of paint. I've chosen some orange, teal, and white since the monarch butterfly has those distinct white spots on it. But again, you can use any colors you want. You're also going to need some Q-tips, a paper clip, and some scissors. You're also going to need an adult with you in case if you need some help. So the first thing that we're going to do is take our black paper or whatever paper you want to use as the background of your butterfly, and we're going to fold it in half hamburger style. So this is hot dog, this is hamburger. So we're going to fold it in half here. There we go. And we're going to crease it so it looks like that. And then we're going to take our little butterfly picture. I'm going to trim off some of this extra paper that we don't need. And then I can use that for another craft. So we're going to take our butterfly picture. And again, you don't have to get one off the internet like I did. You can totally draw your own. We just need half of the butterfly. And we're going to lay it on the crease of our paper. So this is the side that opens up on this side. We're going to use the side that is closed where our crease is, and we're going to line our butterfly up against that little crease. So it looks like that. And I'm going to secure it in place with a paper clip. If you don't have a paper clip, you can always tape your paper down. But I find that the paper clip works really well. And so now we are going to cut along this line through both the white paper and the black paper. So when we do this, we're basically going to cut out a full butterfly. This is the easy way to do it. So we're just going to cut all the way around. All right, there's one end. All the way around. This part can be tricky since it's a lot of paper you're trying to cut through, so if you need an adult to help you, that's perfectly fine. There we go, and I can set that aside and recycle it. Alrighty, so once as we take off our paper clip and remove our little butterfly, you can use this for another craft then. We should be able to open it up. So that is my favorite part, the painting. So we're going to put down our newspaper to protect our stations in case it gets messy. And I'm going to put some paint out on our paper plate. There we go. Let's do some teal, some orange, and some white. And you can use any colors that you want. You can use your favorite colors. I just happen to have these with me, so I'm going to use these. And now We're going to use our Q-tips to paint on one side of the butterfly. You can use either side. We're just going to be painting on one. And I like using the Q-tips because then you can just like throw it away. But if you don't have those, you can use paintbrushes, you can use a spoon, you can even finger paint on there. But I'm going to take some orange here. And I'm just going to start dotting it on in globs. I think that's the fun part about this, is that it doesn't need to be perfect. You can just kind of gloop it on there. Do some dots here. There we go. Alrighty, so there's some orange. Take my other Q-tip and I'm going to do some teal. Again, I'm just blobbing it on there. Doesn't need to be perfect at all. The gloopier, the better. Blah, blah, blah. Bloop, 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 bloop. Alrighty, and lastly, I'm going to take some white. That's what it looks like so far. I'm going to put some white right on the very edge. Go. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty, so once as it gets all painted and glooby, now's the fun part. We're going to fold the other edge down, and we're just going to lightly, very lightly, sort of press all around the butterfly. And what we're doing is we're smushing all those colors together so they get nice and squished and smeared. There we go. This part can be messy too because some of it can squish out the side, so be careful. All right, I think that's pretty well smushed. All right, drum roll. Let's see how it looks. Ta-da! That's how it looks like with this one. And what you can do is, if you don't like the way it looks, you can always add more paint, close it, smush it some more so it gets more smeary. But I kind of like the way this looks, like how it is. So I'm going to set this aside to dry. And it should end up looking like this when it's all done. So that is how you make today's little squish butterfly painting craft. Thank you so much for joining me for today's craft, and I will see you guys next time.